The Artist is a game that doesn't exist yet. Over these past several months, I've been doing a fair bit of talking and making cartoons about this concept of a game, and it's something known to absolutely nobody except me, as well as the entirety of the Apples & Co dev team, and the 250-some subscribers on my channel. But for those of you who don't know, The Artist takes place in a city called Canvopolis, which will later go on to have all of its creativity sucked out and be replaced with this abomination. But by sheer coincidence, it missed this very building, and the building has me sleeping in it. But then I wake up and start my day. But when I make my way to the kitchen counter, I see a beret presented to me in a heavenly light. So I curiously, but cautiously, reach over to grab it. And just as I put it on my head, I'm in a void! But this isn't just any void. This is a void with a voice.
Ah, hello, Cameron. Have you ever heard of this thing called a revolution? Well, good, because you're going to be a part of one. Now hold still. There. Now you look like a fully fledged artist.
One tutorial later. Then the voice, whose name is Mr. Howe, gives me a quick training session and lets me leave home. But as soon as I make it into the outskirts of Canvopolis, this guy decides to block my way.
Stop right there. You cannot escape.
Nuh-uh. I'm gonna leave this place whether you like it or not. But if you're gonna resist, I'll even fight for it.
Oh, a challenge, eh? Fine then, bring it, human.
Chapter 1. Offense and Defense. First off, this is the format of a turn-based battle, where the good guys are on the left and the bad guys are on the right. Since it's the start of the game, the only option you have for your turn is to attack. Most of the time, you need to choose what you want to do and who to do it to. Then when you get to the target, you have to execute a multi-input combination using the arrow keys or by flicking the joystick. Watch out for the timer though, because should the timer run out, or you make too many wrong inputs, the enemy won't hesitate to pounce on you, and some of your HP will drain. But if you pull off the combo just right, you'll be fine, and your hits will count towards your combo streak. There are 4 main attack directions: left, down, up, and right. But there's also plans to add directions where you hold and release. So when you encounter one of them in battle, press or tilt and hold the input until the ring around Cameron's head is completely full. Then you can do double the damage if timed right. When it's the enemy's turn, you'll have circles over your head to indicate how many times you need to block. To block, press the spacebar or either trigger button. You may gain some damage if your timing is off. Blocks also contribute to your combo, but if you time it just right, you can parry, in which you cancel out the damage taken altogether. And just repeat the process until you win. In summary, use the arrow keys or the left stick when it's your turn, and use the spacebar or the trigger buttons when it's not your turn. And whatever you do, don't forget the black rule. That's right, this guy always has the right of making the first move in battle. He's kinda like the white side of the board in a game of chess. And that's pretty much all there is to the basic combat in the game. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to get the highest rank after you clear the world, do not mess up. Not even once. More episodes to come if by popular demand.